Right now, somewhere on Earth, a Toyota is being sold. Not because it's flashy, not because it's trendy, but because someone believes one thing. This car will not fail me. How does a company earn that level of trust? In 2025, Toyota became the world's #1 automaker for the 6th year in a row. 11.3 million vehicles sold in a single year. As of early 2026, Toyota has produced over 310 million vehicles in its history. But Toyota didn't start with cars. It started with thread. In 1867, in a rural village ravaged by poverty, Sakichi Toyoda was born. Watching his mother slave over manual looms, he vowed to end the toil. By 1891, at age 24, he invented the Toyota wooden hand loom, faster, less exhausting. But he didn't stop. In 1924, he unveiled the automatic loom, a machine that halted itself if a single thread broke. No waste, no damaged fabric, no excuses. Sakichi's core belief? If you fix problems early, perfection becomes possible. That single idea, fix problems at the source, became Toyota's DNA. Sakichi sold the patent to a British firm in 1929 for 1 million yen, equivalent to $15 million today, and handed it to his son, Kiichiro, with one command: build cars for Japan. Kiichiro, a determined engineer, saw a nation dependent on American imports. Japan produced fewer than 500 vehicles a year in the 1930s, while Ford churned out millions. In 1933, he launched an auto division in the Loom factory, reverse engineering Chevy engines. In 1936, Toyota produced its first vehicle, the Model AA. It wasn't impressive, but it was reliable. In 1937, the company officially launched and changed its name from Toyota to Toyota. Why? Because Toyota takes 8 strokes to write in Japanese. 8 symbolizes growth and prosperity in Japanese culture. Then disaster hit. By 1950, Toyota was on the edge of collapse. Workers went on strike, sales crashed. In an entire year, only 300 trucks were sold. Toyota was just days away from bankruptcy. Kiichiro Toyoda resigned, saying, "The responsibility lies with me." That humility would define Toyota forever. Then history intervened. The Korean War erupted on June 25, 1950. The US military urgently needed vehicles. Toyota received an order for 5,000 trucks. That single contract saved the company. But Toyota didn't celebrate. Instead of chasing profit, they built belief. They studied their weaknesses and promised never to be fragile again. From the edge of death, an obsession was born. Toyota created the Toyota Production System. 2 radical ideas. Just in time, build only what's needed. Jidoka, stop production when something is wrong. Any worker, even the newest, can stop a billion-dollar assembly line by pulling the and-on cord. Most companies fear delays. Toyota fears defects. Today, the world calls this lean manufacturing. The results were unreal. Around 80% of Toyotas sold 20 years ago are still driving today. In 1966, Toyota launched the Corolla, simple, affordable, unbreakable. Today, 50+ million Corollas sold. Best-selling car in human history. One Corolla sold every 27 seconds. Toyota overtook Ford as #2 in 2003, dethroning GM as #1 in 2008, with 9.2 million vehicles. By 2025, global sales hit 11 million annually. Electrified models surging 18% to over 1.1 million. In Australia alone, Toyota has been number one since 2003. But growth tested Toyota. The 2009 to 2010 recall crisis, 8.5 million vehicles for acceleration issues, cost $2 billion, eroded trust. CEO Akio Toyoda, Kiichiro's grandson, testified, "We pursued growth over the speed at which we were able to develop our people." It humbled Toyota, reinforcing roots. It is in Toyota's DNA that mistakes made once will not be repeated, he vowed. Toyota believes you can recover from losses, but not from broken trust. Toyota runs on something invisible, a belief system called the Toyota Way. It stands on two pillars: continuous improvement, respect for people. At Toyota, success is uncomfortable, because the moment something works, they ask, why isn't it better? This mindset is called Kaizen. It means never being satisfied. Toyota has a rule executives hate, Genchi Genbutsu. It means go, look, understand, fix. No PowerPoints, no excuses. If something breaks, leaders go to the floor, because reality doesn't lie, reports do. Toyota doesn't build for this year, they build for 30 years ahead. That's why they seem slow until suddenly they're unstoppable. Hybrids, hydrogen, manufacturing efficiency. Toyota believes something radical. People aren't costs, they're the solution. And teamwork isn't motivational talk, it's survival. Employees are expected to speak up, to challenge, to improve. Silence is failure. These ideas came from one man, Sakichi Toyoda. His principles still guide Toyota today. Be useful to society. Stay curious. Avoid waste. Build trust. Stay grateful. Toyota didn't inherit greatness, they practiced it. Toyota follows brutal rules. Integrity, even when it costs money. Safety, even when it slows production. Customers, even when it hurts profits. This is why Toyota keeps winning. Not louder marketing, not faster launches, but culture beating chaos. Process beating pressure. Discipline beating ego. Toyota thinks decades ahead. In 1997, they released the Prius, the world's first mass-produced hybrid. The world laughed. Then fuel prices rose, climate fears grew. Toyota was already ready. Then came Mirai, a hydrogen vehicle. In 2012, a Toyota Tundra did the unthinkable. It towed NASA's space shuttle Endeavour, a car pulling a spacecraft. In 2022, Toyota partnered with JAXA to build a self-driving lunar rover. From looms to roads to the moon. Today, Toyota spends over $9 to $10 billion every year on R&D, nearly $1 million every hour. Greatness isn't manufactured, it is grown. By respecting people, by improving endlessly, by apologizing when wrong, by thinking long-term. Sakichi Toyoda once said, "True success is contributing to society." Toyota didn't just build cars, they built trust at scale. And that's why, year after year, the world keeps choosing Toyota.